Hey, hey, how's it going? I'm working on a spoon. I'm gonna try to do 20 pieces of these today. These little prepped art pieces. Look how shiny they are. I used shiny watercolor. There we go. There's the shine. I'm having a nice slow Sunday. I came to my favorite coffee shop. Got my favorite, just normal ultra coffee. I don't get fancy. I'm using the Sharpie markers with the brush tip. These have got to be probably my favorite markers. They can be layered on top of stuff. These go right on top of the watercolors very nicely. What's everybody else doing this morning? Is anybody else having coffee? Is anybody drawing anything? I crashed out early last night at like 8 o'clock. So I was up kind of early. Wild Saturday night in my house, you know. Just trying to stay awake. Oh, lazy morning. I'm jealous of the lazy morning. I laid in bed as long as I could. Some days I could lazy. Is anybody else laying in bed being lazy? I don't know why I decided to do Green Swan, but here we are with it. Green Swan. What's everybody's favorite animal? Give me some animal ideas. Because I want to do 20 of these things today. It was so cold here this morning too. That's why I've got my big fluffy hoodie on. Hi there. I don't know what that says, Dimka, but thanks for checking out the art. Oh, the music got loud. I'm just putting some fun little water shapes down here. I like that blue, but I feel like there needs to be just like a little more something going on down here. So we're gonna find a different blue. I like to add layers and dimension to things. That's not blue, that's green. Doesn't look much different either, does it? I think I'm missing my light blue. This guy. Let's see what this one does. It's a little bit different, but not much. I'm just putting some dots in here. Now we need a little bit of something.
Check it out. Yeah, WQR. This is Friday? Yes. It's like the launch of a new series for WQR now.
I shook the cap halfway across the coffee shop. Oops. Oopsie. there. Thanks for checking out the art this morning. What are you up to? I'm at my local coffee shop. Thanks for popping by to check out what I'm doing so far. This one needs a little more texture. I think I'm done with the water. I'm trying to do 20 of these pieces today. Hi. I was looking at the comments. It's hard for me to keep up. Thanks for popping in, listen. Cosette. I like that name. Green swan. I'm putting dots on the swan. I don't know why. He looks like he should just have polka dots. Polka dotted green swan. Because art should be fun. I am not a fan of duplication, replication art. And what I mean by that is trying to make your drawing or painting look exactly like your reference photo. There are so many reasons why that's just not for me. And I think about whether it's actually art or not. Like, is duplication and replication really art? Like, if somebody's taking a black and white photograph and they are doing a pencil sketch or a pen sketch of a black and white photograph trying to make it look exactly like the photograph, why? If nothing else, for a technicality skill set, but where's the emotion? Where is the feeling? And maybe that's just, I'm less fine art and more like creative art, therapeutic art, whatever is not fine art. Because I've just never really been able to vibe with that kind of stuff. I can do it. Anybody can send me a picture of anything, and I can, aside from people, but literally anything else, landscapes, plants, pictures, objects. I can copy it perfectly, but it's so boring to me. It's not like allowing me to express myself. Now, reference photos are a different story. So you could look at a reference photo of a swan and come up with something like this. So that's the difference between reference photos and, I guess, just duplication art. Thank you for my unsolicited art and TED Talk. But that's what I would teach if I were teaching art. Instead, I'm over here in the corner of the coffee shop, drawing like the weird kid, because some things never change. No one's watching this anyway. Draw like there's nobody watching. Alright, we are getting this swan all full of pointillism dots. He's turned into a pointillism swan. am attempting to make 20 pieces of art today. This size. I already prepped all the backgrounds. So, thank you for tuning in. Hello, hello. How is everybody? I'm going to put a few more chartreuse dots on my pointillism swan, and we're going to call this one done. And I'm going to start another one, because I'm going to try to make all of these little pieces of art. These are great for use in my packaging when I sell stuff or just to give away. There's a whole back on it that I can write a little note to somebody, or if I'm trying to make an art connection in town, I can put my information on the back and someone's more likely to keep it because it's an original piece of art. I find these to be fun and therapeutic. I'm using a basic acrylic paint marker. It's got a fat tip and a skinny tip. So, I've got a hoping marker bag here. Different things. Alright, let's finish dotting up this guy. If you've never tried pointillism, it's pretty therapeutic because you can just kind of zone out. About as classically trained as I get is I had a whole bunch of art classes back in the olden days in school when they still had art classes in school, and these were taught by like degree holding teachers because they still hired actual artists in schools. So I learned a lot of really fun techniques, and pointillism was my favorite, and I remember doing it with a swan actually, and I did it with colored pencil, and it took forever because I wasn't just dotting. I was like that with the colored pencil, so it was even more like tedious and time consuming, but that's where I learned a lot about art therapy, and I'm glad it didn't make me an anxious kid, you know, worrying about what grade my art was going to get. I just kind of enjoyed the expression of it, and I gotta thank all of those art teachers, Mr. Hall especially, Bruce Hall. Mad props to that guy. He was my kindergarten art teacher, and then I had him again in high school. So it kind of went full circle with that, and I owe all of my technique, and I think I owe my love of art to him. So, Mr. Bruce Hall, if you are watching, I'm doing all of this because of you, because of what you taught me. All right, this is one of my favorite brush tip pens. It's, I don't know what kind it is. It's got a bunch of Japanese writing on it. You can't see that, but anyway, there's the brush tip. It's really skinny, so I can like detail the eyeball. Yeah. See, look at that eyeball detail. I'm debating on outlining it in black. I think I should. What do you think? Outline this one in black? I think it'll make it pop. What is that? YouTube just popped up a little suggestion for me to ask y'all how you like your eggs. I'm not gonna do that. I could feel you not feeling that. Like I literally felt the tension just rise in here with that song. That's so funny.
No, because I was like, I hate skipping songs in here, but I was like, I'm not.
Right? I could feel you just not with that one. I'm with you on it. I agree.
It was Kenya Dawson, but it was like Loose Lips, which was just a little weird song she makes.
She's like, not on a Sunday, honey. Not on a Sunday.
Exactly. Maybe it was like 12:30 on like a Tuesday. I can answer.
Right. That's a 12:30 on a Tuesday song. All right, I outlined the swan and I'm much happier with it. We're gonna outline the wing as well.
It's supposed to. Okay, well, I don't know about you. It's supposed to help with like intuition and stuff like that. But I just think it's so pretty how like the light touches it and it's like. I just got it. No, I just got it like at a craft fair or something, like does just like she makes. I mean, it was worth it, but it was expensive. Like, okay, low key, like, since I've been wearing it, because I started wearing it recently, my rings have been very vivid. Just something I've noticed.
Okay. I think we're calling that swan complete. Just give it a little signature here.
Have you got it?
You too, see ya.
Thank you.
Right. We have finished our little swan. All right. Throw me out an animal. What animal should I do next? Give me an idea. short-legged flamingo. Short-legged flamingo.
No, no, I'm not saying that as like a design. I'm just saying.
Ooh, it's turning into a sunny spot.
You just want to like make it less. So they're not, so they're not.
Yeah.
One of the things I have to do today is I need to go on a chorus field trip in spring. Going somewhere and singing. But she's never never really had a job where she worked independently. At home. I reckon I'm like this, pretty active supervision. I would love to leave. Years old and hold a paper. I mean, I'll hold that against you. Huh?
I think that's gonna wrap it up. Coffee shop's getting crowded. I can't see